Hello dear students, how are you all? Hope all of you are fine. Today I will discuss about exercise 3.3 and 10 number 1 as the solution of this problem are very much bigger than the others, okay, and there are so many concepts belonging to the solution. That's why I have decided to give you this solution in a recorded class, okay, then I can explain it because it will consume more times, okay. That's why I am giving you the recorded class. So you please you have to listen carefully. I will proceed the solution very slowly, okay, as you can understand it, okay. uh, 10 number 1, it is the coordinates of 4 points a, b, c, d are respectively 0, minus 1, 15, 2, minus 1, 2 and 4, minus 5. Find the ratio in which AB divides CD. Anyway, I am explaining the question and also show you the solution. The question is 4 points are given, okay, coordinates of 4 points are given, okay, given 4 points there. A is 0, minus 1, 0, minus 1, B is 15, 2, B is 15, 2, C is minus 1, 2, okay, C is minus 1, 2, and D, it is 4, minus 5, okay, and D is 4, minus 5. That means these 4 points are given, okay, these 4 points are given. And the next part, find the ratio in which AB divides CD, okay, in which ratio AB divides CD. Say for example, if we draw the line, say for example, it is CD, it is C point and it is D point. Consider it is C minus 1, 2 and it is D 4, minus 5, okay. C is minus 1, 2 and D is 4, minus 5, okay. I am plotting the points, okay, haphazardly without maintaining any coordinate system, okay. Don't bother about it, we have to know the real conception, nothing else. And so for example, it is A and it is B, A 0, minus 1 and it is B 15, 2, okay. So AB is the line. We have to find out, okay, in which ratio CD AB divides CD, okay, in which ratio AB divides CD. That means say for example, it divides in the point E, okay. Say for example, CD is divided by the point E, so and we have to find out in which ratio E divides the line segment CD. That means you have to find out this M1 and M2. That means you have to find out the ratio, okay. It is M1 is to M2. That means E divides the line segment CD in the ratio of M1 is to M2, okay. And how we get the point? It is nothing but the point of intersection between AB and CD. That's why question is telling us in which ratio AB divides the line segment CD. Actually, whatever the point, that means E divides the line segment in the ratio AB. For AB it is same, okay. So we are going to solve it, okay. So that means the point E, we don't know what is the coordinate of point E, The point E divides the line segment CD in the ratio of M1 is to M2. Okay, let AB divides the line segment in the ratio of M1 is to M2 at point E. Okay, so that means at point E, the line segment, okay, in the ratio of at point E, the AB divides the line segment CD. Sorry, I am missing it. CD in the ratio of M1 is to M2 at point E. Okay. So that means at first we have to find out the coordinate of E. Okay, we are considering E is A and B. Okay, the coordinate of E is A and B. Okay, we know the ratio and we know the boundary or ending point of CD. C is -1 2 and D is 4 5. We have to apply the formula, nothing else. Now A is equal to M1 x2. Okay, M1 x2, that means M1 into 4. So it will be 4 M1 and plus it is M2 x1. So that means it will be -1 M2. Okay, M2 -1, that means minus M2, and it will be M1 plus M2. Okay, and the B is M1 y2, so that means M1 into -5. Okay, M1 into -5, that means 5 M1, and it is M2 y1, so that means 2 M2, M2 into 2, that means 2 M2 divided by M1 plus M2. Okay, so that means E is nothing but 4 M1 minus M2 divided by M1 plus M2, and it is -5 M1 plus 2 M2 divided by M1 plus M2. Okay, so it is the point E. Okay, according to the ratio M1 M2 and the points, we have find out the coordinates of E. E is 4M1 minus M2 divided by M1 plus M2, and ordinate is -5M1 plus 2M2 divided by M1 plus M2. So it is the coordinate of E. Okay, now one thing, it is like this: A, E and B. Okay, A, E, B, they are collinear. So that means if we use the coordinates of A, E and B and apply the formula for triangle, okay, area of triangle, then what will be the area? Area will be 0 as they are collinear. So if we use the coordinate of these points, okay, to find out the area, so that means the area will be 0. Okay, so A, E, B, they are collinear, and we will consider the area is 0. Okay, now we are putting the values. Okay, here A, E, B are collinear. Okay, A, E, B are collinear. So if we apply the formula, the area will be 0. Okay, so half, we are applying the formula, it is 0 minus 1. Okay, we have to take a space. 0 minus 1, B is 15 2. Okay, and E is 4 M1 minus M2 divided by m1 plus m2, and it is minus 5m1 plus 2m2 divided by m1 plus m2. Okay. Now the third column will be filled up by 1, 1 and 1. Okay. Third column will be filled up by 1, 1 and 1. 1, 1 and 1. Okay. Okay, now we will try to make a row operation or column operation which will be feasible, okay, which will make our calculation easier. Our target is not fixed, okay, but our target is fixed. We have to minimize our calculation, but our action, okay, our steps could be different, okay, because here 0 is existent and it is minus 1, 1. If we add second column and third column, it will be 0. Okay, so that means usually we are doing raw operations for different problems, but here if we do the column operation, within one operation we can make the two entries 0. Okay, so I think we should follow it. And yes, the area is 0. Okay, as these 3 points are collinear, 0, minus 1, 15, 2, and this, their E. Okay, they are collinear, so that means their area is 0. Okay, now it will be half, and I am making the column operation. Okay, it is 0, 15 as second column plus third column for changed second column. Okay, so it is 15 and it is 4 m1 minus m2 divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, we have to change it. Minus 1 plus 1, it is 0. 2 minus 1, it is 1. Okay, we will do the calculation later. Sorry, this 2 plus 1, it will be 3. 2 plus 1, we are not subtracting, we are adding second column and third column. So 2 and 1 is 3. Minus 5m1 plus 2m2 divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, it is 1. Okay, plus 1. 1, 1, 1. Okay, we are adding third entry of third column for second column. Okay, is equal to 0. Okay, now we have to do the calculation. Okay, okay, I am showing the calculation here. So if we calculate it, it will be m1 plus m2 plus 1. So as you are student of college section, I think you can understand what is the inner meaning. So it is plus 1, that means m1 and m2 will be multiplied with them. Okay, so here minus 5m1 plus 2m2 plus m1 plus m2. So that means minus 5m1 and plus m1, it will be minus 4m1, right? Okay, and 2m2 plus m2, it will be 3m2. Okay, so that means minus 4m1 plus 3m2 divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, hope you can understand it because it is a very easy calculation. Okay, so our first column is 0, 0, 1, 15, 3, 1, and third column is this. Okay, so it is very easy. If we want to expand the determinant, okay, we must expand according to the first row, definitely, because our calculation will be minimized. Okay, now the next line. Okay, we are expanding it. Okay, if we change the side of half to there, okay, it will be vanished. Okay, that's why I am not writing it again. I am expanding according to the first row, it is 1. So that means we have 15 and 3 it is 15 and 3, and it is 4m1 minus m2 divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, and it is minus 4m1 plus 3m2 divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, is equal to 0. Now we have to proceed the calculation. Multiply 15 and this, and 3 and that. Okay, 15 into this, it will be minus 60 m1 plus 40, 3 15s are 45, 45 m2 divided by m1 plus m2, and minus, it is 3 4s are 12, 12 m2 minus 3m2 divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, is equal to 0. Now we are taking m1 and m2 as an LCM, so it will be minus 60 m1 plus 45 m2 minus 12 m1, it is m1, 12 m1 plus 3 m2 is equal to 0. Okay, we are changing the sign of m1 plus m2 there, so it will be 0. That means here it is minus 72 m1 plus 48 m2 equal to 0. Minus 72 m1 minus 48 m2. Okay, so minus minus plus. Okay, then they will be subtracted. Now m1 by m2 is 48 by 72, so that means it is 2 by 3. Ultimately m1 is to m2 is equal to 2 is to 3. Okay, so in this problem our target is to find out the ratio. Okay, in which ratio we have drawn a figure like this, in which ratio AB divides CD. Okay, in which ratio AB divides CD. We have drawn a figure like this for better understanding. Okay, so now we already get it. E divides the line segment CD, or AB divides the line segment CD in the ratio of 2 is to 3. Okay, so it is the answer, and we successfully find it out. Okay, AB divides the line segment CD in the ratio of 2 is to 3. So I am urging upon to all of you, okay, I am requesting you, you have to practice this calculation again and again. Okay, otherwise it is not possible to grab fully. Okay, yes, you may understand the procedure, but without practicing it frequently, you cannot answer properly in your exam hall. Okay, or so for example, if I give you any test, you cannot do it, okay, quickly. So that's why, or properly, you may mistake. So that's why you have to practice it again and again, and it's a bit different. Okay, anyway, although 10 number 2 is very similar with 10 number 1, but today I am going to give you this solution. Okay, so it is 10 number 1, I am giving you this solution, don't worry. It is 10 number 2, sorry, 10 number 2. So hopefully all of you can understand. So you may watch the video again and again, the solution again, then you will get the proper conception. Okay, anyway, 10 number 2, it is also like this. I am showing you. It is 10 number 2. Okay, can number 2 is also same. 4 points are given, ABCD are given, but here they tell CD divides AB. Okay, CD divides AB. All are same. Okay, so for example, AB coordinates are different. Okay, coordinates are different, but they want to know in which ratio CD divides AB. Yeah, the previous problem was AB divides CD, but this problem is CD divides AB. So it is like this. You have to find the ratio of this. Okay, M1 and M2. M1 M2 is now here. CD divides AB. So same, CD divides the line segment AB in the ratio M1 is to M2 in the at the point E. Okay, at point E, CD divides AB in the ratio of M1 is to M2. Okay. Now it is given. Okay, given the 4 points. A is 3 1, A is 3 1, B is 1 0, B is 1 0, C is 5 1, C is 5 1, and D is minus 10 minus 4. D is minus 10 minus 4. So these 4 points are given. Okay, we consider CD divides. Okay, let CD divides the line segment AB, or you can directly CD divides AB. Okay, you can it is not necessary to write line segment. Okay, CD divides the line segment AB in the ratio of M1 is to M2 at the point EAB. Okay, so similarly it is very similar, but you have to understand the language. AB divides CD, that means you have to put the ratio here M1 M2, and CD divides AB, you have to put the ratio here. Okay, so that's the very basic difference, and you have to understand it properly. Okay, the point EAB. Okay, now we are finding out A is what? A is 3 1 and B is 1 0. Okay, 3 1 and 1 0. You have to find out the point E. So point E, the FCSI is A, M1 x2, that means M1 into 1, so ultimately M1, and M2 x1, M2 is M2 x1 is 3, so that means it will be 3 M2 divided by M1 plus M2. B is M1 y2. Okay, M1 into 0, M1 y2, M1 into 0, that means no need to write anything, and M2 into 1, so that means it will be M2 divided by M1 plus M2. So we get our point E is M1 plus 3M2 divided by M1 plus M2 and M2 divided by M1 plus M2. Okay, M2 divided by M1 plus M2. So now we get E is this point. Okay, E is this point, and similarly CED or CDE, they are collinear. Okay, we have to apply same formula. Same process, sorry. CED are collinear. Now if we use the points of or coordinate of C, D and D, C is what? C is 5 1, E is this, and D is minus 10 minus 4. Okay, so if we use the coordinates of these points, okay, then utilize the formula of triangle, of area of triangle, then result will be 0, as they are collinear. CED, they are collinear. That's why if we use the area of triangle, okay, then the area will be 0. Okay, anyway, I am putting the formula, okay, and okay, here C, D and E are collinear. C and D are collinear. So C, U, D, they are collinear. Okay, we are putting the formula. It is half, and C is 5, 1. D is -10, -4. And lastly it is m1 plus 3m2 divided by m1 plus m2 and m2 by m1 plus m2. Okay, and third column will be filled up by 1, 1 and 1. Okay, and the result is 0. Okay, I am erasing the figure and we'll draw it later. Okay, is equal to 0. Anyway, half will be change its side and become 0. And now, okay, we have no shortcut way, that's why we can follow our regular way. Okay, we usually subtract the second column from, sorry, second row, first row from second row. We are using it. Okay, first row remain unchanged. First row remain unchanged. Okay, it is first row remain unchanged, 5, 1, 1, and second row we have to subtract -10 -5 is -15, -4 -1 is -5, 1 and 1 is 0. Okay, 1 minus 1 is 0. Now, okay, it should be carefully done. Okay, we have to subtract, it is m1 plus 3m2 divided by m1 plus m2 minus -10. Okay, minus -10, that means it will be plus 10. Okay, it was 1 minus 5. Okay, and now it is m2 by m1 plus m2. Okay, m1 plus m2, it is minus 4, that means it is plus 4. Okay, m2 by m1 plus m2 plus 4, that means, okay, minus 4, that means plus 4, and it is 1, 0, 0. Okay, 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 minus 1 is 0, and overall 0. Okay, now I am doing the calculation here. Okay, please follow carefully. Okay, if we take the LCM, that means it is the next line, but I am showing you here. Okay, if we, in the next line you have to write, you have to take the LCM m1 plus m2, and it will be plus 10m1 plus 10m2. Okay, so now it is m1 plus 10m1, it will be 11m1. Okay, it will be 11m1, and it was 3m2 plus 10m2, it will be 13m2. Okay, so in numerator it is 11m1 plus 13m2 divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, and if we do the calculation, okay, I am not showing you too much, it will be 4m1 plus 5m2. Okay, you have to do it properly at your home. Okay, anyway, now we have to expand according to the first column. Okay, sorry, third column. Expand according to the third column. So it will be like this: 1, minus 15 minus 5, and last line is 11 m1 plus 13 m2 by m1 plus m2, 4 m1 plus 5 m2 divided by m1 plus m2 is equal to 0. Okay, now the next line we have to expand the determinant. Okay, no, not expand, we have to calculate the determinant. It is minus 60 m1 minus 75 m2. Okay, we are multiplying minus 15 and this divided by m1 plus m2 minus, okay, it is minus 5, we can write it is plus 5. Okay, 5 into 11, that means it is 55 m1 plus 65 m2, 65 m2, and lastly divided by m1 plus m2 is equal to 0. Okay, it is m1 plus m2, if we take as an LCM, it is minus 60 m1 minus 75 m2 plus 55 m1 plus 65 m2, okay, is equal to 0. So now it is minus 60 m1 plus 55 m1, that means it is minus 5 m1 and minus 10 m2, okay, is equal to 0. m1 plus m2 is multiplied with 0, result is answer, it will be 0. Okay, so minus 5 m1 is equal to 10 m2. Now m1 by m2 is equal to minus 2. Okay, so here one thing you have to remember and you have to learn. Okay, after calculation, if you get m1 by m2 is negative, okay, m1 m2 is negative, that means the point divides the line segment externally. Okay, externally. If it is positive, then you can understand it is internal division, and if you get negative, that means it is externally divides. Okay, that means AB is like this, AB is here and CD is like this. Okay, CD divides the line segment AB. Okay, from here E is the exterior point of AB. Okay, E is the wait, I am showing you again, maybe you cannot see the figure properly. Okay, it is like this. Okay, E is an exterior point, E is an exterior point, okay, from AB. That's the matter. Anyway, so if you now, the matter is, if you get a negative, that means you can understand it is external division. Okay, so m1 is to m2 is 2 is to 1. You have to write external division, external division. Now you can write CD divides AB, okay, externally in the ratio of 2 is to 1, okay, in the ratio of 2 is to 1, okay. Anyway, I am telling you again, if you get m1 by m2 positive, then you can understand it is internal division, and if you get m1 by m2 is negative, then you can understand it is external division. Okay, so it's all about today's discussion, and I have shown you both problem. Okay, both problem for your better understanding, and especially to show this one. Okay, what will you do, and the real application of negative. Okay, if you get m1 by m2 is negative, then what should you do and what should you understand. Okay, So anyway, it is today's class about exercise 3.3, and this type of problems very important to you. So if you cannot understand, you have to show it again and again, okay, then you can understand it properly. Okay, thank you everyone for seeing the class, and hopefully we will meet later. Okay, Allah Hafiz, goodbye.